Qatar. Winter. The World Cup. In the middle of the season. Weird. Yes. But unforgettable. Absolutely. I was 16 now. A real football mind. Watching the game with different eyes, reading tactics, recognizing player movements, understanding stamina and strategy. But this one hit differently. Welcome to Goal Line Stories. This is the story of the 2022 World Cup. This time, I wasn't a little kid anymore. I had grown up with the game, playing it, studying it, living it. But when the World Cup came in November, I had mixed emotions. On one hand, the excitement. Spain was rebuilding with amazing young players: Pedri, Gavi, Olmo, Oyarzabal, Asensio. Portugal finally had a balanced squad, not just Ronaldo, but Bruno Fernandes, Joao Felix, Leo, Bernardo Silva, Gonzalo Ramos. It felt like their moment. But on the other hand, sadness. Greece didn't make it again. Real Madrid looked off form before the break. Rumors said the players were already thinking about Qatar. And my idols, Cristiano Ronaldo, Luka Modric, Karim Benzema, Toni Kroos, they were getting older. I was afraid that this could be their last dance, and none of them had lifted that World Cup trophy. The group stage gave us chaos. Argentina lost their first game to Saudi Arabia, 2-1, one of the biggest upsets in history. But then they came back strong. Messi turned up, big time. Spain destroyed Costa Rica 7-0. I thought they're here to win it. Gavi and Pedri played like veterans, but it didn't last. They drew with Germany, lost to Japan, and then came the shock. Eliminated by Morocco on penalties. What a blow. Portugal started well. Ronaldo scored a penalty against Ghana and made history again. 5 World Cups with a goal. But he wasn't the center anymore. Gonzalo Ramos scored a hat-trick against Switzerland when Ronaldo was benched. That moment hurt me. I felt the end was near. Meanwhile, France looked strong. Mbappé unstoppable. England were solid. Brazil were dancing. Richarlison's scissor kick versus Serbia. Goal of the tournament maybe. And Morocco. They became the heroes no one expected, topping a group with Belgium and Croatia. In the round of 16, Croatia survived Japan on penalties. Again, Luka Modric showing he still had it. Portugal destroyed Switzerland 6-1. Ramos became a star overnight. But then, the shocks kept coming. Morocco beat Spain, then beat Portugal. That was the hardest for me. Seeing Ronaldo walk off in tears after being benched most of the tournament. It broke me. That wasn't how his story should have ended. Croatia knocked out Brazil in the quarters. Neymar had scored in extra time, and we all thought it was over. But Croatia pulled it back and won on penalties. Modric's calmness was unreal. Again, they were the underdogs refusing to go away. Meanwhile, Argentina beat the Netherlands in a crazy game full of drama. Goals, a late comeback, and a heated penalty shootout. Tensions everywhere. France beat England in the quarters. Kane missed a crucial penalty. I felt England could have done more, but France just had that killer instinct. Mbappé, Griezmann, Giroud, they were locked in. In the semifinals, it all fell apart for me. Croatia versus Argentina. Messi was unstoppable. Alvarez scored twice. 3-0. Luka's dream ended there. But I was still proud. He gave everything, once again. A leader, a legend. Then France beat Morocco. It was close. Morocco fought with everything, but France were clinical. So we had the final. France versus Argentina. Messi versus Mbappé. And me. I supported France. Mbappé, the young king from 2018. The guy I now believed was the future of Real Madrid. And maybe, the future GOAT. The final. Wow. Maybe the best football match I've ever seen. Argentina went to 2-0 up. Messi scored. Di Maria was amazing. But then Mbappé, boom. A penalty. Then a volley. 2-2 in just a minutes. Extra time. Messi scored again. 3-2. But Mbappé came back with another penalty. Hat-trick in a World Cup final. In the end, it was penalties. And Argentina won. Messi finally lifted the trophy. I respected it. But deep down, I was heartbroken. Ronaldo's legacy took a hit. Luka's journey ended without the trophy. And Mbappé, despite the hat-trick, left with a silver medal. But that night, I knew. He will come back. He will rise again. And one day, he will wear the white of Madrid and conquer. 2022 was emotional. The end of one generation and the beginning of the next. I didn't get the happy ending I hoped for, but that's football. That's why we love it. You cry, you cheer, you grow with it. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Let me know in the comments, what are your World Cup memories? Which team or player made you fall in love with football? And don't forget to subscribe, because this is just the beginning.